Hi friends, so today we are discussing the sums based on trigonometry identities. Okay, so here when we consider our 10th state or CBSE syllabus, you will be having three important trigonometry identities. So first one will be like this: sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second one is like this: tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. Third one is cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta. Okay, based on these three identities, the sums will be asked. Okay, so friends, before going to these three trigonometry identities, you should know about the basics. Not only knowing about the basis of the trigonometry, you should be 100% perfect with the trigonometry basis, such as you should know about the ratios of the trigonometry. That is, you should know about the sine, that is sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Like this, you should know about the basics of the trigonometry and also about the complementary angles. Okay, after this, here in this video we are concentrating on the sums based on the trigonometry identities, which is your last exercise of the trigonometry chapter. Friends, here the sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So I'm considering this identity: sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. I can shift this cos square theta to the right hand side. So what it becomes: sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So whenever while solving the sums based on the trigonometry, if you are having 1 minus cos square theta, you can easily write it as sine square theta if it is necessary. Okay, and this identity, the same identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So what I did here, I shifted the cos square theta to the right hand side. Similarly, what I can do now, in the another way, I can send this sine square theta to the right hand side. So what it becomes: so cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, these are the three forms in which this identity can be written. So sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. By shifting the cos square theta to the right hand side, we get sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, and by shifting the sine square theta to the right hand side, we get cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So these are the three forms in which this identity can be written. Okay, similarly, I am considering the second identity. What is the second identity here? Tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. Okay, what I can do now, I can shift tan square theta to the right hand side. If I shift the tan square theta to the right hand side, I will get it as 1 is equal to secant square theta minus tan square theta. Okay, whenever you are solving the sums based on trigonometry, again, if you are having secant square theta minus tan square theta, instead of this, you can write 1 if it is necessary in your sum. Okay, so secant square theta minus tan square theta will be equal to 1. Okay, so what I did here, I shifted the tan square theta to the right hand side. So in the third way, what I can do now, I can shift 1 to the right hand side. What it becomes: tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. So this was our identity: tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. So what I have written in the second way, 1 is equal to secant square theta minus tan square theta, and tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. So friends, it is not compulsory that you should by heart or you should remember all these three. At least if you know the first one, you can easily write the second and the third form. So for that reason, you should know this. Okay, so we are having the third identity. Which is a third identity here? So cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta, right? So here I'm shifting this 1 to the cot square theta to the right hand side. So 1 I can write it as 1 is equal to cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. So whenever it is necessary, instead of cosecant square theta minus cot square theta, you can write it as 1. Okay. Again, the third way is I'm shifting this 1 to the right hand side. So what I will get here, cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. Okay. So these are the three ways in which this identity can be written. So these are the three important identities, and I have also explained in which way the identities can be reformed. It can be written in another two different ways. So for that reason, at least friends, you should remember these three identities compulsory.